Hey guys, how are you? Andy Sukhu, founder and CEO of Y2K Credit Solutions. So last week we did a post about Ask Me Any Questions, and someone had a question, and somehow the post got deleted. I'm not sure why, but anyway, I remember a few of the questions. One of the questions was, how long does it take to fix credit? All right, now, so it's a great question actually, because I think we need to talk about that. First off, Y2K is not the company where you sit and you print out 400 letters a day, put it in the mailbox, and with crappy verbiage that says, please validate this debt, this, and that, my debt. That's not what we do in our office. That's what Lexington Law does, all these mom and pop credit repair companies, all these influence credit repair companies. That's what they do, dispute letters, right? And that's why when the credit bureau gets the first letter, they respond to you. The second letter, they'll respond to you. The third letter, they will not respond to you. They will tell you you need more information from the creditors in order for them to file a third dispute. Basically, you got to put the burden on the creditors in order to get this stuff removed from your credit report, right? Now, that's one thing. Second of all, we're in a current pandemic. I'm not sure if you guys realize that we are in a pandemic. A lot of companies are not working at their full capacity. They don't have a full staff. A lot of companies have closed their offices, and the credit bureaus has closed 2 or more of their offices. And as we get that data, we let you guys know on social media. We post it. We let you guys know that, right? So what that means, if a lot of you guys can't understand that, it means things are moving very slower. It takes longer for them to update information in your credit report, right? This doesn't mean, someone made a comment like, hey, does that mean after 45 days they can't validate the documents and the items gonna come off my credit report? No, it doesn't mean that. So get that out your head, okay? The bureau does notify, and it is on their website. Normally it takes 30 days to validate something if you are validating something, but now it's up to 45 days. So they did make it public and made an announcement out there on all their website that they need more time. So you can't use that as a tactic. It's not going to work. Second of all, we're in the 21st century. This is not 1990 where the technology was so different and slower. They had to do everything by mail. Everything is done electronically now, right? So don't think because it's not as easy to fix credit than 10, 15 years ago. All right. So now, to answer the person's question, first off, you need to understand there's 4 parties involved. There is the original creditor, there's the credit bureaus, there's the consumer, and then there's Y2K. There's 4 parties involved in fixing credit. Now let me explain you the hierarchy of how it works. You got the credit card from the original creditor. We'll use Discover. You got a Discover credit card. You use it for 5, 6 months, 7 months, whatever. The creditor sends the data to the credit bureaus. The credit bureau houses the data for the creditors. So when you apply for the credit cards, they're pulling it from the credit bureaus. Now, if you're late, the consumer make late payments, it goes to the creditors and it goes to the credit bureaus, right? Everything has to be reversed in that order when you're fixing credit. So if you have debt, a lot of the agencies, a lot of the attorneys are not working at a full capacity due to the pandemic. A lot of them are working from home. They have limited access to system. A lot of them only work, leave a voicemail, they have to call you back. All that is things that takes time. So fixing someone's credit, it's not getting done overnight, that's for sure. Depending on what's on your credit report, depending on if you worked with a different company before and they sent all these dispute letters to the credit bureaus and the credit bureaus has upload those letters to your profile. It's a lot of pieces, moving parts that compose of how long it's going to take to fix your credit. A typical case in our office is going for between 6 to 8 months. That's depending on your debt. Now we do the consultation. Depending if you have debts, we got to settle your debts. We got to reach out to the creditors or the attorneys. We have to wait for them to get back to us. Sometimes one debt may take 60 days to settle because we have to go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Keep in mind, Y2K operates like a law firm. All right, we're not your mom and pop smoky mirror baloney company that just spit out dispute letters and blow smoke up your ass. That's not what we do. All right, so a typical case can take about 6 to 8 months, and that's because of the pandemic, the timing, and it all depends what you have on your credit report that needs to be fixed. If you have a judgment, the attorney might take a while to get back to us. They may not be available. They may work remote, right? And that's just due to the nature of the way things are these days, right? So, first off, and last thing is, you didn't mess your credit up overnight. So, you wishing on a star that it's going to get fixed overnight, it's impossible. So, when you're giving our office a call to fix your credit, if you're looking to purchase a home, start 6 to 8 months before, right? Get your stuff in order, get your credit in order. You may need to rebuild your credit after we fix it up, right? Some of you may have a score, may not have a score. It all depends on your case, and each case is different. So if you have any questions about this topic, leave a comment below, and I'll try to get back to you and answer everything for you guys. Talk to you soon.